what's going on? Rainy day vlog. I don't know if the rain's gonna show up on video, but it's raining. And you know, I looked at the weather and it wasn't supposed to rain. Well, it's supposed to rain today. It's supposed to rain later, and you know, when I looked at the forecast, it showed stuff in the area, but not directly in the area. So you know, it is what it is. Yeah, all the electronics on the bike are waterproof, and I'm hoping that the bag my phone is in stays watertight, because that's kind of what I'm banking on to keep my phone protected. But let's see. I was actually, and I'm not wanting anything to happen to my phone, because phones aren't cheap these days. But I am definitely looking at in my next phone purchase. It's going to be for a phone that is waterproof or water resistant or something. Which I honestly don't know if my phone is, you know, because they've been advertising phones as some IP rating. So I think we should be okay. I actually, with this camera, the Insta360 X4, I thought about, you know, just going, bring it, you know, suction cup it to the wall in the shower and take the shower wand and just, you know, spray water at it, or just let it get a little bit of water on it from being in the environment with water spraying, you know. But then I started thinking about it. I'm like, if it screws it up, what's the difference if it screws it up doing that, or if it gets messed up on the bike? So I never did that. So hopefully the rain doesn't mess this camera up, but we'll see. I'm also thinking too, because of how the rain is, that, you know, it's not, you know, rain is, I guess you'd say, a little different than, you know, putting the camera on, say, like a selfie stick, and want to stick it in that body of water over there, or taking a hose, you know, garden hose, and just dumping water on it. You know, I mean, yeah, the camera's getting quite wet. I am too, but it is what it is. Another thing is, it's like a little band of rain like I just went through, and you know, it's still a couple drizzles, but it's not as, you know, it's not like what I just went through anymore. So one thing I learned about these tires too is that these particular tires, for, see, this is the advantage of having the 360 camera, is I can be like, hey, you know, if I remember, if I show that way when I'm videoing it, you see how dark the clouds are. But you look that way, and so it is what it is. To be honest with you, I was kind of on the fence of how much I wanted to bike tonight, but kind of thinking, you know, I'll make tonight a longer bike ride. Not like longer, but just little bit longer of a ride than just my normal ride, because I had about 5 miles to my trip or so. Hopefully I don't end up regretting this decision, because really, when I mean regret, I mean any of my electronics getting irreparably messed up because of the rain. But we shall see. And as I said, I think my phone has some level of water resistance to it, because I've had it for a few years, and I feel like everything these days has some kind of IP rating to it. So, but we'll see. I remember not too long ago, your GoPro cameras, you had to put them in a waterproof housing to use them underwater. And it was kind of a big deal when they came out with the vented housings for it, because if you wanted to even mount it to something, you had to have it in the housing. Well, so definitely different times. Definitely things have changed with cameras. I'm thinking about like the Hero 2, where, you know, in order to mount it, you had to put it in an enclosure, and I don't even think there was a screen, or no, there was a screen. It was a accessory that clipped onto the back, and I want to say it was like that for a few generations until they integrated a screen into the camera. Just like I say, it's interesting to look back at tech that, you know, now everybody's got a GoPro or a DJI or an Insta360 camera. You know, or multiple cameras. And it's just, as I said, it's interesting to think about how, you know, not that long ago, not long ago, the portable electronics were, you know, much different. So, and I watched a video. It's Sky, I think ITZ SKY, two words. Watching a video he did, and it was on the Insta360 X4, and he was using the internal mic the whole time. Now, granted, he was just walking around a city, but I'm hoping the audio's good enough on these videos. Let's see. I may actually have to upload these and do scheduled uploads or something, because I know I have quite a few videos I've recorded, and it's also hoping that the audio isn't all messed up. And I got another YouTuber I watch, Rick Van Man. I think he changed his, like, Rick Van Man Variety Channel or something, just to better describe what all he makes videos on. And he built a camper van years ago, built a camper van, and he's built a couple of them now. I want to say, since I've been watching them, like watching his videos, I think he's built like 2 or 3 camper vans now. He's redoing this camper van. And I actually think, now that I think back on it, he may not have done that many camper vans. He's like new camper vans. He may have just been doing builds on them, like go through and do one configuration, gut everything out, and then redo a whole new setup in there. And I commented on his last video saying, man, I feel like you enjoy, it's less about, it is about redoing it, but it's also the enjoyment, have a sense of accomplishment. And I get that, There's a lot of stuff I've done on this bike that I need to do it. No, it was more just to say I did it, and I'm pleased with the outcome I made. Yeah. That's a lot of things, like when I rewrapped the bars, and I wrapped the aero bars, and I rerouted the dropper seat post. I could have left the original bar tape the way it was, but to me it was more. It wasn't just about changing the bar tape. Or it wasn't just about changing the bar tape, and just about moving the dropper post control. It was, having that accomplishment. I'd never wrapped a set of bars before, and I just wanted to be able to say, hey, I did it. I had some extra time to mess with the bike, so I gave myself that project to do. I'm a little concerned with how overcast it is up ahead, but whatever. We'll see. I'm just checking out the clouds. Ooh, clouds to my left are looking a little dark. Might I don't know what time we finish. We might be a little bit of a damp ride. We'll see. I really wonder if that person realizes that this is not like a road to drive out here and fish. video. I feel like I'm gonna just go ahead and focus on the ride and get it done. Hopefully the audio is good in this video and in the last ones. You know, I know I've said this in a few videos before. If it's not any good, well, it won't make it to a video. Because kind of not gonna upload if the audio is bad throughout the video. So we'll have to see. Oh well. Next video might be either I might either continue this video. I don't know how bad the rain gets, if it does get bad, or it'll just be in the next video. Who knows? Oh well. That's it for me.